today's episode, we're going to talk about the strange death of Vincent Foster, an investigation by Christopher Rudy. So, I read this when I was 11, 12, 13 years old. It came out in 1993. If you want a copy of it, you buy it on Amazon. Please buy the hardback because it's only $26, but the paperback is like $299. I don't understand that silliness. However, this details one of many of Hillary Clinton's friends that have committed suicide. I mean, she's got like 53 friends that committed suicide. But basically, this is corruption. Like, we're all talking about Trump and all that stuff, but this is corruption that hasn't been prosecuted. So, let me read a little bit. And I do have page 72 marked. But, so basically, back in July in 1993, the White House Deputy Counsel Vincent W. Foster was found dead in Fort Marcy Park in suburban Virginia. One of the nation's highest-ranking federal officers, Foster was a boyhood friend of President Bill Clinton and a close confidant of the First Lady, Hillary Rodham Clinton. His death sent shockwaves to the White House and the nation's capital. The death was quickly pronounced a suicide. According to the official story that soon emerged, Foster was depressed, angry, and isolated, with nowhere else to turn. He went to a secluded park near the Potomac River, put a gun to his mouth, and killed himself. So the book goes on to detail, which if you want to skip to the good parts, on page 72. Basically, he committed suicide at the most weird angle ever. Ever? Well, hey, we got to work on editing too, right? But this is corruption that was never prosecuted. You call something a suicide, like with all of her other 53 friends, that maybe she is that terrible of a woman. I mean, it could be. I mean, I met some pretty bad ones. But so, this is prosecution, or corruption unprosecuted. Now let's talk about the prosecution of Trump. Even my brother was like, why do you still like that guy when he's got 91 felony counts, pending? Well, I believe President Trump didn't do anything wrong. I think January 6th, compared to everything else, like January 6th was stupid. But compared to the looting and the rioting, that's actual riot stuff that no one wants to like put on BLM's shoulders and all these hoodlums. But a bunch of patriots gathering at Capitol making a stupid decision to enter their building, and the only person that died was an unarmed patriot, and there's no outrage. Anyways, so there's this Newsweek article talking about the Trump indictment and the upcoming charges and trial. And Newsweek was talking about they don't think it's smart for Trump to basically broadcast his trial because cameras are allowed in the courtroom. The judge can say, no, I'm not going to do that, which I could see that happening. But, man, this lady, Mary Trump, was talking about, I think it's a bad play on his part because then the world's going to see him answer hard questions. And Trump has always answered hard questions. And the weird thing is I want the whole entire world to see all the backdoor dealings from Burisma to the dossier to January 6th, where he doesn't have to take the stand, but Trump's lawyers are going to tear these people apart. How do you prove that Trump actually didn't think that the election was stolen? That's what they're trying to prove. And they're trying to hit him with a whole bunch more. A riot at the Capitol. No, that was conservatives making a stupid decision, getting all frosty in the moment. We haven't seen a riot from the conservatives. But we have seen a whole bunch of crap from the leftists burning down cities like Portland, San Francisco, Chicago. Anyways, so I hope they show it. I hope that way both sides, and even the middle, if you're pro-Trump, if you're a rhino, if you're a centralist, if you're a Democrat, if you're a far lefty, I hope it does get broadcast, because then we could see for ourselves the content. Now, mainstream media is still going to spin stuff like they normally do, but I think it's a video that the whole world needs to see. Also, I'm glad he wants it recorded, because I honestly feel that man has nothing to hide. I bet you we will see the left actually try to suppress video if he comes on stage or as he starts bringing stuff up. We've all seen Congress, and I know we're over 5 minutes, but we've all seen Congress. People come testify at Congress, and it's just like they're half-ass answering the questions. Hey, Fauci, do you believe in gain-of-function research? No, man. Like, I can't do that. It was annoying. Or, hey, what is a woman? Listen, my mom's a woman. My wife's a woman. We all know what a woman is, but we half-ass answer these questions and get away with it because that senator can't come down and beat that person's testimony out of them. But I'm excited. Anyways, going back to the original thing, we've got injustice not prosecuted, and Hillary and the Democrats have gotten away with a lot. We're going to see maybe even Barack Obama and Michael get away with whatever they're going to get away with another chef. But, I mean, I don't care if you want Trump prosecuted, but you got to be fine with the results of that prosecution given a fair trial. But I think both political parties play dirty and they hate Trump, and I think that's why over half of the Americans like him. Because he's a billionaire. He doesn't need to do this. Alright, don't know how to end a video yet, so happy Monday.